Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome. As you all know, I have talked a lot about rebranding and kind of just working in a new look for the shop because it has been roughly a year since I have done that. And yeah, a ways back when I had a large conversation over the span of weeks with you all about what I thought planning really was and how digital planning has really morphed, there goes an airplane, has really morphed into quite a space where your planner is all in one. You've got all of your templates and all of these inserts and everything. And I have just found, and I said that way back when, that just does not work for me. And so I kind of had a moment where I went back to paper planning, which is very odd for someone who owns a digital planner shop. And the Lord let me know that was not his course for me, that's not his plan for me. Instead, he challenged me. He said, why don't you create these products that feel like what you're wanting for your shop and incorporate me back into the whole entire purpose of your shop. And so recently that has been my thing, but before I began, one of the biggest things was investing in a lot of new equipment and a lot of courses. And so these products, they have taken a lot of learning to understand how to make them look like this and everything, but now I'm very happy. I'm on my groove. So the rebranding is going to happen almost monthly or twice a month. You'll see something new for me. It's not me pushing products at you like buy this, buy that. My thought process is that I will make these products month by month because the new planner for 2024 I will have to start making a lot sooner. And I know my kids, well, my daughter is going to be in school, our schedule is going to be different, so I'm trying to allot myself wiggle room. So I wanted to start rebranding the shop for 2024 now so that when 2024 comes, I'm not hustling trying to get that done. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's not me like, buy this, buy that. It's me trying to work with my schedule. So the next thing that I wanted to come out with were these handbooks for homemakers, because I'm a homemaker and it's not necessarily the most common thing you see these days, but it is traditional and it is something that I think is unspoken, but there are people out here who are homemakers. And even if you work or you're single, you're not a wife, you still have to care for your home, and that is still a form of homemaking. And so I wanted to make what I am calling the Homemaker's Handbook, and there are two editions. There is the wife's edition and there is the singles edition. I am going to create one for grandmas because that was a great idea from one of our customers in the, no, it was Liz. Liz recommended it in the comment sections. She's a customer, but she kind of works with me, so it's a little bit of a toss up there, but she recommended doing one for grandmas, so I'm going to do that next. But I wanted to do one for wives and singles. So if you're not married, then that automatically puts you into the wives category, I mean the singles category, but it's very generalized. So I don't want you to think that I'm disregarding that you're dating somebody or you're in the courting phase, or you know, maybe you guys are, you know, whatever stage of your relationship you're in, or even if you are single, I feel like the singles notebook or handbook is suited for that. So let's go ahead and open them up. Oh, look, all of that to say, let's go ahead and look at them. I'm trying to decide which one I want to look at first. I'm going to show you guys both. Let's start from the left and we'll work our way to the right. So the first one to the left is the singles edition, and they are absolutely stunning. Hold on, let's zoom out here and let's get rid of that bar. And here she is. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this pattern. It's romantic, it's sweet, it's girly, but it's not too busy. And you also have a calendar over here. You can put your month that you're currently in and kind of put some dates in here, or use some little icon stickers to mark birthdays, or just at a glance cleaning days that you may have, or whatever kind of home care that you plan to do. If you have any home products that are currently happening and you have contractors in and out of your home, or maintenance, or whatever the case may be, this would be a good calendar to kind of house all of those things so you can just see it at a glance. And when you click the button, it will open up your handbook. And so this is how it looks on the inside. I wanted to be playful with this one because I remember how it was before I got married about 5.5 years ago now. And I just remember this being kind of where I was mentally, where I really wanted to relax, enjoy myself, but I was still kind of working. But I like to take care of my home, and it was a very girly home because I didn't have to consider my husband. Lots of pinks, lots of purples, rich tones, and you know, my coffee, my portfolio, my planner, whatever it was that I had out, cute little mugs. I still do this, but my house is just not quite as girly anymore. So I wanted this to be that way. And so it says Homemaker's Handbook. It says have a good day on the little sticker here. And at the bottom, once Samsung Notes decides to, you know, get this thing together, it says taking care of my place of rest, which I thought was really nice because this is definitely that particular kind of book. This little bookmark here will close up your handbook, and it's on every page. It's just that some of the pages, it will be behind it, so you'll just tap it at the bottom. So when you swipe your handbook, you will land to this page, and this is where the differences really start to happen between the two books. So I put some very good core verses in here for homemakers, whether you're a wife or you're single. This one is the same on both sides. It says, by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established, and by knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. And then the verses here I will leave for you to read when you purchase, but they're very, very solid verses depending on where you are in your life. Just very, very good for those who are not married, whether you're hoping to be married or whether you prefer to be by yourself and you love it. All of these verses I think are very solid for that, no matter which stage of life you're in when it comes to that. And so I wanted to put those in there because they're in regards to how you take care of your temple, your home, and just yourself in general, and what God says about that stage of life. And so I thought it would be good. And then I have this redhead here. I wanted to have her hair here because she just kind of goes well with this particular setup. And so now we'll get to, let's go toward the tabs. So I did do the same thing like I did with the Faith notebooks. The tabs will flip. So if you click, sorry. Oh my gosh. Samsung, what are we doing? Anyways, if you click July, June's tab will go over here, and then you can click back into June, and June, Daisha. And it will flip back into where you were. So yeah, this obviously is still loading in. It's only 10 megabytes. I don't know what's going on with Samsung right now because this should be a whole lot snappier of an experience. But if I click August, it will take me into August, and the tab will let you know which month you're in. So the tab over here will say August, and to get back to your other months, you will click over here. Each month has 3 little houses, and these will be your categories for your month on what it is that you want to focus in on. And they are colored however you know, they're color coded for the 3. And to get back to your month, there isn't anything on this page. You will just click on the tab for the particular month that you were trying to, or that you were in currently. So if you're in June and you're going into your subcategories, say if I click here, then I will just go back to June by clicking there. There we go. It's starting to move faster now, like I think it's still loading it in. But anyways, and then like I said, the bookmark down here will take you back to the actual cover itself. Now, let's go back to June, if it wants to. Samsung Notes is kind of having it. I do need to update my device. It's been telling me to update, but I haven't done it because I've been working. But anyways, so that's how your month setup will be. You've got 2 lists here. You have a decent sized month. I'm going to show you guys my example. And then we're going to look at the top categories in the other, what do you call it? In the other handbook. You guys, I'm so slow. Oh my gosh. I'm in editing mode and I'm just clicking away. Of course it's not gonna go anywhere, Daisha. Oh, I've got my coffee over here. Let me get a sip. But anyway, so that's the way that the singles edition looks. And now we're gonna go over into the wives edition. And then we will look at my example. See, Samsung Notes is just kind of having a moment here. Okay, so here's the wives edition. And it's the same concept. You have a calendar over here that you can kind of put little things off to the side and stuff. You'll click the button and it's going to take you into your Homemaker's Handbook. Down here it says a wife who manages a household. So it's just the definition of homemaker. And then when you swipe, you get verses as well, but they're going to be tailored to wives and what the Lord says about building a home as a wife. And we've already looked at the months and the little dividers, but I just want to show you the colors because there is a difference in the color variation that you get with this particular handbook. Of course, you can use either of these. It really does not matter, but the verses in the front is what, like I said, is where there will be a difference. And in the prayer section, because I put a section for prayers for your husband, and then for the singles, there's prayers for your home, but there is empty sections for you to fill out what you want to pray for in the other sections depending on where you are. So we're going to go ahead and go to the year tab at the top, and those flip as well at the top. So this is the year tab, and it's the same as the other notebook. This is just the pattern's just different. And so you have these little miniature like months that you can actually kind of write in a little bit. If you zoom in, they get pretty big, where you have a pretty decent at a glance month where you can write at least 2 things in here. You can also put icons in here if you want. If there's particular days that you mop, or there's particular days that you want to do your baseboards, or whatever the case may be, this would be a great view for that. Or if you have a cleaning service that comes, you can kind of keep up with that. Like, it just depends on what your cleaning life looks like and what your homemaking life looks like. Then you have the decor tab. So if there's a particular room in your home that you are wanting to redecorate, then this will be a great place for you. You can put your inspiration over here. If you go shopping at a store and you see something that sparks your attention, your imagination, you can take a picture of it. You can put the product and the price over here to the side. That way you can kind of take your future PGL budget planner that will be coming out soon and work out your budget to work out that particular project for your room. So I actually will be using this, and I'll show you guys how I kind of set mine up so far. The first room that I really want to redo is my living room down here, and then I want to redo our bedroom upstairs, my husband and I. So that's 2 things. And then you have the prayer section, and so it's just very simple areas to kind of jot down, scrapbook kind of like prayers, like a prayer board or something like that. You put your prayers for your home, prayers for your husband, and then for me this will be prayers for Leah, prayers for Elijah, and then I have, oops, I keep clicking out of editing mode. I can put prayers for family in between or things like that, my shop, my business, but this is mainly focused onto the home category. So that's why I've been, if you've noticed, each product I've come out with has been very focused on its, a particular topic. So with the faith notebook, it's really focused on your temple and yourself and your spirit, your relationship with God, whereas this is really focused in on your home, how you're caring for your home, taking care of it, and praying for those in your home. So we're working our way through here. And then you have a schedule. It has a very light graphing line going on here. So if you want to write in your schedule, you won't be writing crooked. Gives you a very subtle guide when you're writing. And you can just do your schedule here if you want. And of course, you'll copy and paste these behind those housing sections in your thingy. I'll show you guys when I show you mine. But yeah, so this is a schedule for a full week, and these are not designed to be like your catch-all planner, but you could make it a planner if you want. You would just be kind of lacking a few things, but you know, if you want to. But this is really just designed for the homemaking purpose of it all. And then you have your lists, which I will show you all how I did mine, but this is the master to-do list page. It's just a bunch of lists, and you can categorize these. I'll show you guys how I did mine. I love it. I can't wait to use it. And then you have your laundry tracker. And so it's basically to keep, you guys know, if you've been with me, you've been planning with me, you know that I always have laundry going on. I actually just washed my son's clothes this morning because he wanted to wear his duck sleeping blankie suit to bed and it needed to be washed. He didn't want to wear the shark one. It was clean and ready, but he wanted to wear the duck. So I have 2 sections here. You can duplicate this as many times as you need depending on the people in your house, but it'll allow you to keep up with everyone's laundry. Like my husband last week decided to try and do his laundry for himself. I kid you not, his basket was in there. He washed a chunk, then a week went by. He was like, the other half's not clean yet. I was like, honey, just don't. Let me take over. You're confusing me. I don't like stuff lingering in my laundry room at all. It's not a very big laundry room, so when I get stuff in there, I like to get it out. But this will allow me to just kind of check mark off when each thing that I'm washing is done within that week. So that is that. Then you have your inventory. So this can be for the entire house. It has location, item, and quantity. So if you're thinking about your shampoos, your kitchen stuff, like your food and things like that, more bulk items, like if you shop BJ's or Sam's and you like to get bulk of, like if you get the big broccoli bag and there comes with like 4, I think, packs inside, then you know, okay, we're down to 2 packs, like things like that. I had an insert in the shop that did the same thing, but I feel like this is better than the way I did the other one because I don't think I put location on that particular one and I didn't think about that, but it's good to know what category. And you could even color code this to do like the locations by color, so you can highlight which item or what location each item is in for your at a glance views. But that's just a good way to keep up with what's in your house. Batteries, oh my gosh, because I think we just lent one of our neighbors 2 of our AA batteries and we need AAA batteries still. Like, yeah, like it's good to compartmentalize your life into different planners, I feel, because it helps you know what's going on with the different sections of your life versus everything just being thrown into one location, which for me is just better. And the last tab is projects. So if you have a home and you're doing a massive renovation, whether it's you and your husband doing it or you're having someone come in to do it, then this is perfect. Because what it is, it'll allow you to put the room that you're doing. So this template would be good for 2 rooms, so you can duplicate it depending on how many you're doing. You'll put the items and products that you're purchasing, whether that's sinks, flooring, whatever, caulking, whatever it is, tiles, whatever. You can put the price here, you can put notes here, contractors and their contact information, any notes over here, and how long that project will take. And of course, you can always duplicate this, like I said, for the actual months to get more months out of this, but there's 4 months there. In case the project takes longer, like I said, you can just duplicate that out. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you, I don't even know why I clicked that. I'm gonna show you guys mine and what I have in it so far. It's also, I meant to say this, it's a June to May. It is undated, but it does have months on the side, so it's from June to May. I do intend to release different collections, just like the Faith notebooks, because these designs are very spring inspired, very spring and summer forward. And so, sorry about that random cut. My daughter just came downstairs. Told her I was filming. But anyways, these are very spring forward. So I do intend to come out with different collections. So I do have time frames here for myself and just in general on when I started this. So like I said, June to May, so it's a 12 month, and the year calendar represents that as well, June to May, so 12 months. All right, so now let's go look at mine, which I have mine in my planner section. Okay, I haven't filled this out for June yet, this section, but I do intend to, and I do need to put some maintenance dates here. That's why I said that earlier, because there's a contractor that's supposed to come handle this wall in our laundry room. We're not even going there. Anyways, so I put a little sticker here. I'm going to list, I think in the product files, or no, probably in the description box, I'm going to list the artists that I used to create these patterns and like do the full setup. Her stuff is so pretty. It's so cute, very feminine, very girly, very nice. And so I personally did not want to change the stickers for resale. I do have the commercial license to do so, but I like them in their original form. So what I'll do is when you purchase this, if you want the stickers that you see in here, the affiliate link will be in the description box and you can purchase it. It's not that cheap. It's like $21 and change, I believe. But it's so pretty. I mean, look at this. How freaking cute is this little clasp? Like, the taste is just through the roof. So anyways, I'm sorry. So I wanted to point that out. So for my first page here, I did highlight the verses and kind of decorate them. I wrote a little prayer at the top, just kind of about my home and my hopes for my home, and, you know, just overall caring for it, and, you know, but I love it. I love the way it looks. It's super cute, very nice. And it's a miniature book, by the way. I don't know if I said that. It's a miniature clasped planner set. So it's very small. I did spread it out, but I wanted it to feel like a little handbook. So for the month of June, I did use the PGL family script stickers. I am going to get those into the shop at the same time as these handbooks. The handbooks and the script stickers will hit the shop. Let me see. Let me see, because I know my patrons already got the script kit yesterday. I will probably put these and the script kits out probably on Friday. So look out for these on Friday. I need to run a sale today. I'm tripping. But anyways, so for the month of June, I already planned out my home stuff. I was gonna do a fake one, but I was like, no, I already know what I want to get done in June. There's been some changes to our schedule and stuff, so I am going to I was able to kind of adjust and plan accordingly. So over here for my list, I just used one of the script kits. It says get some chores done. So I put, oops, here we go, y'all. I'm pressing stuff with that thumb. But anyway, so I put the chores that I wanted to get done for the month of June. Of course, laundry's always on there. I want to deep clean every Monday. I've been kind of getting off and doing it Sunday or Saturday. Like, Mondays are supposed to be my deep cleaning days. It's the day my husband's off. So it's like, I need to do that. Now, when school starts, I'm going to have to shift that, because Mondays, my daughter will be going to school. So Mondays and Thursdays. So I'm going to need to change that eventually. But for right now, in the summer, it's Monday. Yeah, and I want my husband to clean our vacuum. We got to clean our fans, you know, like stuff like that. Dusting the house. I need to redo my baseboards. I need to change and clean where this air filter is over here back here. I need to clean the, you know, the little vent thing that's over it. It collects dust. I like to get on there and scrub it. And then mom life stuff that I need to do for the kids, I put here as far as things that they need. New pillows. I need to go through their toys and get rid of some things that they've outgrown that they don't play with, and then go through my, I do it twice, like I think almost quarterly. I go through all of their toys and I wipe them down. I'm one of those people, you know, when you were younger, you would go to people's houses and kids' toys used to feel like they were much older than what they were. Their doll's hair used to feel caked up and dirty, and like the toys felt sticky and stuff. Not this house. My kids' toys look brand new because we go through and we wipe and clean. I wash her doll's hairs. Like we keep our toys clean. So yes, we will be cleaning toys through June. And I did a little prayer for the month of the things that I want to do. One of them being redoing this living room over here. I put the "you're almost there" on Thursday as far as like cleaning. I will put in more details as the week goes on. I used April's date dots from the April Patreon box because it was just so cute. Can I see the numbers on this? No, but I don't even care, because if I zoom in, I know the essence of the number. Sabbath on Saturday. I want to do, it's not nighttime, but it'll be nighttime for the kids, where we do like some kind of coloring activity on Saturdays. Weekend loading on here. Birthday for my husband on the 20th, and then Father's Day as well is over there. I needed to put that there and I totally forgot. Grocery store seems to be on Mondays, so I just wanted to go ahead and put that there. But I'll go in and do more chore planning when June really hits, because we're still very much in May. But I just wanted to go ahead and get started. And then for my first house, I have decor, because like I said, I have I want to redo my living room. Like I'm over it. It's been like that since my son was born, and he's gonna be 3 this year. I love the colors. I love that we did the coral with the blue and all of that, but kind of over it. I'm really in love with these olive tones with those pinks and like a nice blue. I love this pattern. My grandmother has these china sets that have this pattern. It's so gorgeous. That oriental design. Like yeah, I want to redo my living room. I want hints of gold in there. I want really rich blues and really soft pinks and olive greens and stuff like that. Like I want it. So I have my inspo over here. I'm probably gonna go to Ross on one of my husband's off days. Maybe we'll all go together as a family and just take some pictures. I want a new floor rug out here because we've had that one for like 2 or so years, and I don't like to keep floor rugs for a long time because unless you're getting them shampooed or you do your carpet shampoo, or even still, it collects a lot of stuff over time, and my kids like to lay their faces on it and stuff. So I want a new rug and whatnot. So I'm gonna be doing that here. And to get back to your month, because there is not a button on the page, you want to use the tabs, like I said, to get back to where you were. And so we'll click on the other house, and of course it's laundry. So I already have it set up where I have my husband and I will keep up with our laundry on this side, and then for the kids over here. Now the kids will probably have laundry going on all week, whereas my husband and I, we're more like 2 times a week, where we have our clothes going, because I wash each load separately. So my husband's clothes get washed separately, then my clothes go, then towels and rags, then the kids are like in between all of that. So because they're always getting their stuff clean. And then go back to June, and the last house, I'm trying to remember what it was. What was it that I chose? The master to-do list, that's what it was. So I did a master to-do list, and I haven't put anything on it yet because it's not June, but I wanted to at least set it up, and I realized I didn't put a little line. I wanted to have a line in between both sides. But anyways, so I have on this side my grocery lists. So every week we kind of do groceries, and so this side is for kitchen, this side is for, so basically food, and then this side is miscellaneous, so that'll be like bubble bath, body wash, toothpaste, toothbrushes, like things like that over here on this side for the full month of June. So that's about 3 weeks out of the 5 that I would intend for us to probably end up going to the store. And then this side over here is for weekly lists. So week 1 list for the house, week 2, 3, 4, 5, and then for this last one, it's for next month. So if there's anything left over, I can just move it from the house to for next month stuff for the house. And so that is what I've done so far. I still want to do my year because I want to set it up, but I was like, I want to take advantage of the daylight that I have. So I did not do my year calendar yet, but I do intend to set this up. And then I need to probably do the schedule view, and I want to do the prayers view because I think that'll be very cute. But yes, the 2 of these are so super cute, and I think that they serve their purpose if you are that type of person where you like to keep your house up, you are very much into organizing, having an idea of what you're spending for your house. Now I am going to be dropping a budget planner, which is why I did not put a budget template in here, because I feel like that's a category all on its own, and I like to, like I said, I want to compartmentalize everything where it's got its own place, in case if you're not that type of person, you can skip that product altogether because you're like, oh, I would only use like 2 of those templates. Then you can make an informed decision on whether or not that's the type of product for you. So if you're a homemaker, whether you are single or married, whether you're working or whatever the case may be, and you still want to keep up with your home, that's what this product is for. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this walkthrough. Don't forget that these will launch on Friday. Okay, sorry about that. What I was trying to say is that these products, I can't remember where it left off, but these particular handbooks will be launching on the 12th. So if you are interested in them, look out for the launch on these, as well as the script kit. let me just briefly show it really quick. The script kit was a group project for the group, and Liz helped me organize these. She did all of these and I did the Good Notes ones. I told her, I said I might send her an iPad. She can do, look, she can do the Good Notes sheet soon too. Because I'm getting over doing these, I tell you what. But anyways, so the script kits, we voted on the font. I had everyone contribute a different word if they wanted to contribute to the list. So this is just based on what was in the group, what people wanted to see within this script kit. So it's 180 something scripts, but I intend to release a quotes one soon. If you're a patron, do not go and buy this when it drops. Go to your Patreon email. It's in the link. It's also on the main page of the Patreon. For the patrons that do not have the subscription box, you can still become a patron if you donate whatever the I think there's a minimum, but you can decide to become a patron at a monthly fee of whatever you set, and that will also give you access to the Etsy products. So if you want to get this script kit and become a patron and get access to the Etsy stuff and any like extra posts that I do, then you can become a patron, but the $25 is for people who are getting the subscription box. Also, I'm learning that you cannot change the date in your Patreon for if you're a patron or whatever. So the only way to do that is to cancel and reset. So if you cancel it and then pay on the actual 25th, that will be your payment day moving forward. So as I told you guys, I will be sending out the boxes based on your payment date. So if you paid after the 25th and you want to get your box before the 1st, I recommend that you cancel and pay on the 25th when the box launches. That way I can send it and that will become your new payment date. But anyways, all that to say that I got some new stuff coming to Etsy, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you again for watching. If you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new, and I will see you all next time. Bye!